This is CNN Heroes.
Here in South Carolina, HIV is a problem, particularly among African Americans. After 27 years of AIDS, we are still combating a mentality of fear and shame. I'm Bambi Gaddis, and I'm fighting to stop the spread of HIV/AIDS in South Carolina. Our organization has the only HIV testing mobile unit in the state. Our goal is to be in the community, testing at a nightclub. We're there when young folks are out.
It was my first time, very first time. I'm glad I did it. She takes time to explain things, actually break it down.
When people that are scared see a place like this, it might make them want to go in and get tested.
We had a very good night. We had quite a few people decide to find out their status. We also had positives. We got some business to handle. Yeah. When we get a positive, it validates why we need to keep doing the work. Did you get tested yet?
I did.
You already got them?
Yeah.
Okay. I sure appreciate you coming out. I joke about being a 70-year-old woman giving out condoms to the children. When it's my time, I want my obituary to say that I made a difference with someone and that I saved somebody's life. HIV/AIDS is a problem here in the South. We are still combating a tremendous amount of fear, particularly in rural communities. There's a reason why we call the South the Bible Belt. We knew that in order to address stigma, that we had to go through the church. The faith community in the past has been part of the problem of HIV/AIDS, but it is no longer that way. Now, more than ever before, the church holds a solution to the HIV/AIDS epidemic.
I decided to get involved because you can hardly find a black church who is not directly or indirectly affected by this disease.
We've been working with churches by educating and making sure they have the knowledge base that's needed. People still believe that you get it from touching someone, you get it from hugging someone. And so as a result, the first arm of defense against this disease is to educate them.
But understand, church, that you ought to not be afraid of somebody. You cannot get infected by hugging somebody, by shaking somebody's hand. You won't get hurt by that. This epidemic of the HIV/AIDS crisis is bigger than them, is bigger than you and I. That's why all of us ought to understand we got to do something.
We have to get people to know what we're facing and what we can do to prevent it from happening to ourselves.
Come on, number 14.
I decided to get tested to show the congregation that we shouldn't fear doing this. If we don't do it, people will continue to die.
There's an old saying in HIV, silence equals death. But we are continuing to see more and more individuals getting the vision. We have to talk about it. Silence can no longer be tolerated. South Carolina is currently ranked 9th in the nation in the rate of AIDS. African Americans make up 73% of all the cases, although we only make up 30% of the population as a whole. I decided to become an AIDS activist because it was killing people, and I wanted to do something about it. You waiting on your results?
No.
You already got them?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I sure appreciate you coming out.
Anytime.
The mobile unit is a primary means by which we are able to take our services, which is free and confidential testing, out into the community. We offer testing, quite frankly, in any place that we need to be, whether we are at a nightclub or in a church. And many times we are just straight under a tree. When people see that unit, for many people they're amazed because they say, what is that? And why are they here? And so that mobile unit is our marketing tool. Our staff is out talking to people, giving out condoms, giving out literature. We raffle off prizes. You'd be amazed how many people will make a decision to get tested just on the prospect that they might win a prize everybody likes to win. The best thing that I feel that our organization does is relationship build, educate, Just take time. It's a rapid test. You'll find out the results in 10 minutes. The fear and the frustration of waiting so long has now been eliminated. When they walk away from that van, they're going to know in one way or the other. Most of the people that spread HIV don't even know they have it. We're trying to normalize this so that anyone will say, I need to know my status. We'll never stop talking about it. Did you get tested yet?
I did.
It's the only job I've ever had where I get up every morning and I'm still excited. This is a mission. It's what I've been called to do.